EX, man. That sucked, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yo, you got Mike, yo? I can hear you now.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Yo, you can't beat on me that bad, though, you heard? I just got this done.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Right. Turn your mic off, you bitch ass nigga. Suck ass, fuck ass, fuck ass, faggot ass, drunk ass.
First play, Hurts looking to throw it.
Fuck on my daddy dick.
That's out to the flat for Swift. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there. Nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Please, hold that ball, hold that ball.
Scrambling there.
Please hold that ball.
First down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. At about a foot. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up third.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looks like they'll move things around here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That nigga over there quiet like a little bitch.
A yard all they need,
crying,
but it's third
You
down.
hear this nigga crying? This nigga's crazy. Crying at 5 in the morning.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Talking to somebody.
Breaks the tackle now with Allen.
Get him out.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Try is what you try to do.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set him up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And just 1 yard.
Look, he muted his mic because he's trash. Can't stop me. I'm like Rocky.
Today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Like, yo, let me
2
get
yards
focused,
still
man.
to go. 3rd down now.
Then he see you on the face looking at him. Let me get focused.
Once
man.
again, it's Jacobs.
Slow ass out of here. Psych. I ain't trying to do that either,
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I ain't trying to do that either, You trash, bro. I ain't even good. You trash.
They'll run right here with Jacobs.
He muted his
They're going
mic.
to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just trying to get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On play action, now Garoppolo.
Oh, wow.
He's sacked back around the 28. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now 2nd and 5.
We're getting beat by Buffalo, maybe.
Hurts.
Wide open.
It's going to be intercepted.
That shit too easy.
Return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, we're going to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Get a timeout, y'all.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Why are you drinking tequila? I don't even know.
Here we go. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
That's what it is. White liquor.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're going to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So the interception set up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You only want in drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Smart guy.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
You be watching any YouTubers that be playing football? I got a tournament tomorrow. Well, today, actually. Practicing on some new shit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right.
Oh! I knew you was doing that. That's stupid. I seen it.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
You seen this nigga doing that dumbass move. He was about to steal it. And he backed your man down. Now you back him back up. You forward. So left the way we go.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, that motherfucker slid off of him.
Complete to the tight end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Tequila.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And Garoppolo's going to change the play.
Yeah, we're about to go with this.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh.
Is in trouble, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I hit the button about 10 times and you let that ball go.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 1st down, Hurts. He's got Smith here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Blitz.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one complete to Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Fuck, man, bro.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger. straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacoby Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day three corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd and 11 now. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. An audible here to get a new look. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Garoppolo changing the play. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
Oh, good fucking
D.
D. Damn, that was a lot.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6 coming up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. So it's 3rd and 1. The defense, they stack the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance because it could pay off big as it just did there.
Here's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Here now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Oh, and now some space to operate. Still on his feet. He's on his way. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, Ballard should just about put a camper on this game. You get in his...
Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5! Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. No more day or big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. You should sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful, I'm doing won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they book me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me, I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money.